How does war affect civilians? Have you ever thought about the real impact of war on everyday people? It goes far beyond the battlefield and touches the lives of countless civilians. When armed conflicts arise, civilians often bear the brunt of the consequences. They face physical harm, psychological trauma, and the loss of their homes and communities. In many cases, civilians find themselves caught in the crossfire or targeted directly, leading to injuries and deaths. This raises serious ethical questions. Generally, civilians are seen as morally innocent and deserving of protection. However, the reality of war complicates this idea. Some civilians may be viewed as complicit if they support or contribute to unjust wars, blurring the lines of moral innocence. Still, intentionally harming innocent civilians, especially children, is widely considered morally wrong, regardless of any legal justifications. The effects of war extend beyond physical harm. Many civilians experience psychological issues like post-traumatic stress disorder and depression. They may also face moral injury, which occurs when individuals struggle with guilt or anger over their actions or experiences during conflict. For instance, victims of war might feel pressured to seek revenge, perpetuating cycles of violence. Yet, research shows that forgiveness and reconciliation can help heal these wounds and restore moral order in communities affected by conflict. War can also lead to moral disengagement. This is when people justify actions that would normally be seen as wrong. Euphemistic language is often used to frame harmful actions as necessary, like fighting terror or stabilizing a region. This allows individuals and societies to bypass their usual ethical standards during wartime, raising questions about how moral identity is affected. Moreover, exposure to war can change civilians' moral foundations, which are the principles that guide their sense of right and wrong. Studies indicate that experiences of war can heighten concerns about fairness and protection from harm. This can strengthen group loyalty but may also lead to a narrow focus on one's own group, increasing divisions and conflict. Addressing these challenges requires a commitment to ethical principles that protect civilians. It is important to minimize harm and distinguish between combatants and non-combatants. Promoting processes that encourage forgiveness and reconciliation can help break cycles of violence and restore communities. In summary, war affects civilians in many ways, physically, psychologically, and morally. They often suffer unjust harm and face dilemmas about their identities and roles. The psychological wounds inflicted by conflict challenge their moral beliefs and social connections. Understanding these effects is essential for fostering a commitment to ethical principles that protect innocent lives and promote healing in the aftermath of war.